Hi, Greg from Curry Country Living. Last year about this time I jumped in my car, took my drone, and we went and taped the Prairie Sentinels, the old grain elevators that a lot of these small towns along the rail line that popped up because of the rail system, and that was the way that the grain was moved. A lot of them are disappearing, unfortunately. A lot of the towns that you're going to see are ghost towns, but they all have a special place in my heart. Riviere is purposely missed, and you'll see why at the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy it and have a look.
My name's Greg Curry. We've lived here on the farm site since 1986. The building behind me is an elevator built in the 1920s by the original family, the Hammonds. And it's kind of the theme for this video. So back in 1920, this would be a smaller version of the railroad elevators that you see along the small towns, but it was state-of-the-art. And this elevator is going to be coming down probably shortly because it's in rough shape. And I have lots and lots and lots of footage. But I don't have footage of all the elevators that have disappeared over the years. And so in early January, I took off with the drone and took some pictures of elevators in the different communities that I have a connection with. Purvis, Manitoba. Where the hell is Purvis, Manitoba? Well, Purvis, Manitoba, you could see from my bedroom window on the farm that I grew up on just south of Riviere. I don't remember ever hauling grain to Purvis when I was farming, but the elevator is still there and it's privately owned, and they're pretty well the only thing that's left in Purvis, Manitoba. Snowflake, the mighty village of Snowflake, Manitoba. I have a lot of fond memories of Snowflake, Manitoba. I learned how to play hockey. I did my minor hockey, learned how to skate probably in Snowflake because Riviere curling rink was being used at that time, and that's not where we learned to skate. And later on, the Riviere River Rats called Snowflake home ice. And we had a lot of hard-fought battles and a lot of beer drank in that rink. And the elevator there is privately owned, and it's still being used by the farmer. Manitou, Manitoba. Manitou, again, is a place I played a lot of hockey in. I took my high school years in Manitou. The elevator, I don't ever remember being a focal point in my life, but it was besides the water tower, it's the tower's tallest structure in Manitou, so always there against the Prairie skyline. Kaledia, Manitoba. To be honest, I wasn't even sure it was going to be there when I took the drone. It's been a few years since I've been down Kaledia way, but I don't really have any connections there other than people I went to school with and of course some people on Facebook.
So Riviere, Manitoba, nestled in the Pembina Valley. I consider Riviere my hometown. I'm about 6 miles from Riviere, on top of the valley now, but spent a lot of my years going to Riviere school, and great little community. The elevator, the rail line came through Riviere in 1886, and basically elevators were built shortly after that once the rail line came through. We lost our elevator physically. It moved in 2004. I can't remember what year was actually shut down, but they actually physically moved the last remaining elevator, which was fairly new at the time, to Somerset, about, I would say, 9 or 10 miles, which in itself isn't that far, but when you have to go up 300 feet of grade, it makes for an interesting move. So next week I'd like to show you what happens with that elevator. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe to the channel. So until next week, enjoy.